In late December 2025, California was struck by a powerful combination of intense flooding and heavy snowfall driven by atmospheric rivers, setting off one of the most disruptive nature disaster events in recent state history. This breaking news report outlines verified developments as the state grapples with extreme weather, flash flood, flooding, snow, and the emergency response mobilized to protect lives and infrastructure. It began as an unseasonably wet Christmas week across California. A series of cyclonic atmospheric rivers funneled copious subtropical moisture onto already saturated soils, triggering prolonged rainfall and mountain snow. The system dumped historic precipitation across much of the state, and by Christmas Day, Southern California had seen rainfall not observed in decades, while the Sierra Nevada mountains were buried under feet of new soil. Official meteorological agencies, including the National Weather Service, confirmed that multiple atmospheric river pulses brought rainfall totals exceeding 6 inches along coastal and valley areas, and up to 17 inches in mountainous regions of Ventura County. In the Sierra Nevada, resort areas like Mammoth Mountain and Palisades Tahoe recorded extraordinary snowfall, with totals upwards of 60 to 73 inches over several days. Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow bands of concentrated moisture in the atmosphere that transport vast amounts of water vapor from the tropics. When these systems encounter mountainous terrain like the Coast Ranges and the Sierra Nevada, they release moisture as heavy rain and snow. In this event, the persistent storms overwhelm rivers and drainage systems across California, heightening flood risks statewide. By midweek, the National Weather Service had issued rare high risk, level 4 out of 4, excessive rainfall warnings for portions of Southern California, citing the potential for rapid runoff, landslides, and debris flows in areas scarred by prior wildfires. Floodwaters transform city streets and highways into rivers. In Los Angeles, rainfall totals approaching 6.6 centimeters, 2.6 inches, between December 24th and 25th made it the wettest Christmas period since 1971 in parts of the metropolitan area. Wind gusts in some urban neighborhoods reached speeds capable of downing trees and power lines. In the mountain town of Wrightwood, near San Bernardino County, heavy rain and subsequent debris flows buried cars and damaged homes, prompting large-scale evacuations. Firefighters and emergency crews conducted more than 100 rescues in Los Angeles County alone, navigating flooded streets and mud-clogged roads. Across Southern California, bridges, roads, and vital infrastructure were compromised. In Little Creek, raging floodwaters destroyed a local bridge and swept debris into residential areas, isolating neighborhoods and complicating rescue operations. In Northern California, Sacramento and the Bay Area experienced significant rainfall, leading to flooded roadways and flash flood warnings. Snowfall at higher elevations covered mountain passes, forcing temporary closures on major routes, such as Interstate 80 near Colfax, due to hazardous conditions and vehicle spinouts. The Sierra Nevada, long an iconic winter recreation zone, saw record snow depths that delighted ski operators, but also posed avalanche and travel risks. Parts of the mountain range recorded more than 5 feet of new snow, resulting in temporary resort closures to mitigate hazard risks. Human impacts were severe. At least 4 fatalities were linked to the storm system, with victims reported across Southern and Central California. Emergency responders reported additional injuries from weather-related traffic accidents and debris impacts, underscoring the danger posed by both flooding and snow-related hazards. Thousands of residents were displaced by flooding and mudslides, particularly in Los Angeles, Ventura, and San Diego counties. Evacuation orders were issued for fragile foothill communities, especially those vulnerable due to recent wildfire burn scars that destabilized hillsides and increased debris flow potential. Shelters for displaced residents were established throughout the region, while local authorities coordinated evacuations, sandbag deployments, and rapid response teams to assist affected populations. State and local officials responded with emergency declarations. California Governor Gavin Newsom mobilized the State Operations Center and pre-positioned resources, including flood response teams, debris clearance units, and the California National Guard where necessary. Emergency measures covered multiple counties, including Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and Shasta.